Don Lebatard. It's Rich Eisen stealing my material. It is Jimmy Traina stealing my material. Hey, get out of here, man.
Who is that? Who is Jimmy Traina?
He's a media writer, I think, out of New York, who I happen to like.
Stugatz.
Like,
there it is. There it is. The pivot of the Stugatz in the schmarmy salesperson.
No, I happen to like Jimmy. Like, I don't know Jimmy, but I happen to like Jimmy. Jimmy Traina sounds like a guy I would hang out with.
It does. I think you're pronouncing his name wrong, by the way, but keep it moving.
Oh, whatever. I like Jimmy.
This is the Don Lebatard Show with the Stugatz on ESPN Radio.
Because you cannot get consensus about anything in sports, and because everyone who is listening to this show knows that they could do it better than we can, we get a lot of complaints about you're doing too much basketball with Stan Van Gundy. I don't care about regular season basketball, or you're not doing enough basketball with Stan Van Gundy. So at 11 a.m. Eastern, we here are going to talk to Seth Wickersham about this Brown story. But if you want like hardcore good basketball analysis, Stan is going to be on Instagram, and we will figure out a way for you to do a Q&A with Stan while we're talking to Seth Wickersham about the story in sports today, which is the Cleveland Browns had some funny stuff going on behind the scenes.
That's 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Mountain.
Billy, what happened with you and Allison? I heard you arguing again during the break.
Oh, man,
all right,
stop.
It turns out that this is not just $60 to get away from me. It's $120 to get away from me because it's $60 in each direction.
Okay, some people might not have been listening yesterday because not your every word is consumed by the audience, so you might want to explain to the audience what happened instead of being so at the depths of your narcissism that you tell stories that don't have any context whatsoever.
$2.
Get out of here, Billy. We'll tell the story later.
What?
Roy's in charge now of this. Roy's in charge. I'm not doing it anymore because I've been doing it too much.
He said $2, not 2 minutes.
Have you ever done radio before, Billy? Like, honest to God.
Watch your tone, by the way.
Honest, I'll pay the $5. You think everyone was listening to you yesterday?
I mean, I would think that we're not getting a lot
Just
of new
get out of here. Never mind. Just get out of here. Chris, you tell the story. Allison, you tell the story and get silence from him. Go sit in the penalty box. Explain to me what happened here. Allison is good at radio. Billy isn't even good at leaving fast.
He just explained why I bought the ticket both ways to get away from him.
You guys are covering Super Bowl week. Next week together, you kind of hate each other. You feed each other on neuroses.
Correct. So we're going away. We are traveling together. I can't wait. He cannot stop talking about flying. He was just talking about how nervous he is to be in an emergency exit row. He doesn't know how to help people. He doesn't have experience. He doesn't know what to do. And I said, this is why I bought this, because I can't. It's a week away, and he's freaking out about the emergency exit, and he doesn't know if he can help people. So why are you volunteering for the emergency exit row? He's like, I have no experience, and he won't stop talking about it.
The thing is
why are you still here? Get out of here.
It was $2, not 2 minutes.
No, I want him out of here until he learns how to do radio. And I didn't send him out. Roy did. Chris, what are your observations about this back and forth? Because you sit in the middle of that neuroses every single day.
Well, I heard Billy talking about an exit row, and I just couldn't think of any person in my life that I would want to see in an exit row in an emergency than Billy.
Listen, I want Billy to upgrade and move his seat back next to Allison's, and I'm willing to pay for whatever changes come with that.
How much money has this now cost Allison, and why did it double from yesterday? You paid $59 to get away from him yesterday. Now did you double it to get further away from him?
Well, that was one way, and I realized I needed to do it.
Okay.
So at this point, I don't care what it costs, and it's out of my pocket. I don't care.
What if he moves, though? Are you going to keep moving?
He's not. He can't move. He's not paying to move. If
Allison,
you want to pay for him, go nuts.
Allison,
but that's not happening.
You know how much I love you, and you can be a fearful creature. Have you ever seen anything like this, dude? In terms of fearing everything?
No. Look under his desk. It's clear as day. It's a pharmacy under there. It's insane.
This is going to be good Super Bowl week coverage.
Pretty sure he has a pea jar down there.
Poor Billy.
What do you mean, poor Billy? Seth Wickersham, look, here he comes in.
Living in fear can't be fun.
Poor Allison, because I'm stuck with him for 5 days.
Do you guys understand the responsibility that comes with an exit row? They ask you, are you willing and able to help in the case of an emergency? And I say yes. But what am I going to do? I haven't been trained in this. I mean, I understand the concept of opening an emergency door, but I've never done it. I don't know if I'm actually good at it. I don't know what I have to actually do. And if I'm in the aisle what do I really do? Because there's a guy right next to the door, or woman, who will open the door in the case of an emergency, and it's not going to be me. Do I then stick around and usher people out? Because I feel like I'm just getting in the way in that case. So I'm the first to leave, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I say yes, because if I say no, what are we going to...
Well, what happens if you say no, right? What happens if you say no?
I don't know. And realistically...
Get relocated.
I don't want to be grim, but... What are the chances that opening an exit door on an airplane is really going to save us if something goes terribly wrong? If there's an emergency in the air and we hit the ground, I don't think the door is going to help us very much, right?
Sully?
Sully was a hero. But we're not flying by the Hudson. So where are we going to land? In the middle of the ocean? Then what are we going to do? There's sharks in the ocean. They're going to be circling. There's going to be blood, probably.
You won't be in any condition to help when you land in the ocean. I mean... It's a good point by you.
I'm never in any condition to help. What am I going to do to help people? But I want the extra leg room. So I just say yes. Yeah, sure, I can help. I'm very qualified. I can keep cool. I can be calm. I'll help everybody out. Women and children first. After me.
$2 more.
Wow.
He's going to take nothing on the flight through baggage claim except Alka-Seltzer.